everyone, thanks for joining us again this week. My name is Nina and this is my assistant Flounder, and today we're going to learn how to train your cat to play fetch with you, which sounds like it could be just for fun, and it is fun. However, it could also be really important, especially if you have an energetic cat or a kitten. It's a good way to exercise them, especially when you get home from work and you're tired and you don't have the energy to play. Fetch is a really good solution. So I'll teach you how to train your cat to play fetch, and hopefully this helps everyone and makes everybody happy. So all you need for fetch is a toy and some treats. You're gonna need treats at first. You won't need them long term. We're gonna wean them off of treats pretty quickly. But to start, you should have treats. And then a toy that is motivating and a toy that is easy for them to carry in their mouth. I use these little mice toys. They're filled with catnip. We get them on Chewy, and they come in a pack of 6. They're really cheap, and Flounder absolutely loves these things. So I would recommend these. I know, you're so excited. You love these things. So all you do to start is you just throw it, and any cat is naturally gonna run after it. Once they have it in their mouth is when you give them a recall or a target. I use touch as my recall. And they should come to you with the mouse in their mouth. So we'll start. Ready? Okay. Touch. Okay, good girl. So sometimes they'll bring it back a little bit, like she just did, like halfway. And you want to reward that because they are still bringing it back. And then you can shape the behavior, like here, she just brought it back to me better. And then you can shape the behavior so that you're rewarding only as they get closer to you. Go ahead, ready? Go get it. Good girl. Can you bring it closer? Okay, we're getting slowly closer. Good girl. Good job. Good job, Flounder. Ready? Okay. And depending on the energy level of your cat, they might be able to go playing fetch for a long time. Flounder can play fetch. We do like 30-minute sessions every night before bed so that she sleeps. But she can play fetch quite a lot. She's not being an expert fetcher right now. That's usually our evening thing. Flounder, come here, bring it here. I also used a new mouse for this video, so she is very, very excited about this new mouse. So once they have fetch figured out and they're bringing the toy back every time with treats, then you can start to wean them off of the treats. And I wouldn't just take the treats away right away altogether. I would not reward every time. Start with every other time and then kind of see where it goes from there. I don't give her treats. I don't use treats at all for fetch. She actually started fetching when she was really, really young because she's just a little ball of energy. So I trained that one. That was like one of the very first things I've ever trained her to do. So we never actually involved treats with fetch, which also could be why she's confused right now. But in general, you want them to be not using treats for fetch. Obviously, fetch is a way to exercise them. Treats are just more calories that they have to burn off. So you really don't want to be using treats long term. You just want to use them to introduce the behavior at the beginning. So overall, fetch isn't difficult to train at all, especially if you're having fun with it. Just remember, as always with everything, keep it positive. They'll probably catch on to this one pretty quickly just because cats like to have fun. And this is a lot of fun for them. So make sure you have fun, keep it positive, always end on a positive note. When I'm finished playing fetch, I usually try to read Flounder when she starts to get a little bit tired and I notice that she's slowing down and I'm finished. I use the command word all done, and then I put her toy away. This is optional, obviously everything is optional, but it does help kind of end the session, and it also helps when you have a fetch session to make it more exciting for them. So that is something to keep in mind if you're having a hard time keeping their attention. If you don't have the toy out all the time and you have actual sessions that end with all done, that does help. So I hope this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments if it did. And make sure you hit the subscribe button to see future training videos, and we'll see you next week.